Well, as of yesterday, I've decided I'm going to go on a motorcycle camping trip. My first one ever. And right now, I'm trying to get on the road and realizing I don't really know how I'm going to load these up. So let's figure this out, and I'll give you more context once we get on the road. She ain't pretty, but she got a lot of personality. It's a little sloppy of a setup right now, but it'll work for now. I'm gonna throw on my NBT armor jacket. Love this thing. And I like to point out that I also have padding in my hip and my pants. A lot of you guys don't think I wear gear. I'm literally always wearing gear. It looks like I have street clothes on, so big fan of NBT Clothing. Also, I'm gonna be recording this whole ride. And it's time to go, because I've taken too long in this garage. So I'm finally back on the road, baby. Gosh, I'm so excited for this. It's been a hot minute since I've taken a long trip. Honestly, a trip that really challenges me makes me feel alive and empowered and like I'm growing. And that's exactly what I've been needing. Honestly, I've not been feeling like myself for a little while now. I know I've been kind of MIA with my channel and my videos, and I want to kick off this 960-mile trip with a little life update. I mean, today my goal is not go the full 960, but maybe anywhere between 600 and 800 miles, and you know what that tells me? Is that we have plenty of time to catch up. So, where do I start? Well, I guess I need to rewind and touch on how last year I did my countrywide trip going through all 48 states by myself by motorcycle. This was a really incredible trip, an incredible time for me. However, by the end of the journey, I did feel some sort of a void in my heart. I felt like maybe it was time to not experience everything on my own. I've been solo traveling for so long, maybe I was ready to share memories and experiences with someone, with a partner. So, without getting too soppy, at the end of my journey, I decided to go all in and really give it a solid try with someone I've been on again, off again with for 3 years. I moved out of my apartment that had an ending lease on, and I moved in to a house with this partner. Well, that's kind of where you guys saw the last of me. A few months ago, I had posted this Q&A/life update video, and in this video, I was rearranging our garage to fit our 5 motorcycles combined, and I was alluding to the fact that I had entered a relationship, and by the end of the video, I would tell you more about it, which never happened. Well, that's because by the end of the video, we were already deciding that it wasn't the path we needed to take. I had moved in and moved out all in a matter of 3 weeks, which left me with a little emotional whiplash and feeling like I'm just a little lost. I didn't know which direction to take after this, but I knew I couldn't just be a squatting duck. I had to move forward. So then I made some decisions that ended up making things a little bit harder for me. I'll get into that in just a minute. First, let's take a little pause and have some caffeine and gasoline and see where we're at on this ride. I can already tell you, I'm starting to feel like myself again, just being back on the road and back to sharing the journey with y'all. This is what I've been needing. Temperature today. I'll tell you what, when I get hot, I start feeling a little bit more groggy. I'm about to go grab some caffeine with my gasoline. It's cooled down a little bit. It is currently, I'm screenshotting this, 83 degrees. This is, we're in St. Cloud. We're still in Florida. We have gone, let's see, I'll show you. 177 miles so far. So I would like to, at very minimum, get out of Florida. Good Lord. I plan to do at least 200, at least 100 today. It's a solid day, especially if you have left a little late. Look what upgrade I have for my mounting my cameras. I'm super excited about this addition. Right now I'm filming on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So I like it because I can see myself. It helps me with vlogging. Like, this is really great, really ideal for vlogging, right? And it makes editing easier. Hi. Then I have for the Ace Pro 2 this quick release mount, which is so easy to work with. Like, I could just pop it on, pop it off. But I did not have until this morning a quick release mount for my Insta360, and I'm loving this addition. Before I had to unscrew it, and it just kind of was a process. Look, quick release, just like that. This is a game changer. I'm loving this. So obviously with the 360 footage, a lot of my like shorts and reels you'll see having been 360 filmed. So on this Insta360 X5, now my whole filming process of this has gotten so much easier. And for vlogging, like long form videos like this on YouTube, my go-to camera is this Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Long form videos are like more like my passion project, you know. I love sharing these stories and bringing it all along with me. Let's go in with some caffeine and then get back on the road. Maybe you can hear my excitement when I'm talking about the cameras and vlogging and riding in general. Well, it's pretty evident that this has got me starting to feel like myself again. Golly, I've really been in such a funk lately, and this has got me feeling great. Just doing what I love most, riding and creating and sharing the experience with y'all. So I'm on cloud 9 right now. Even despite these very inflated gas prices. Gee whiz, how long has it been since I've taken a long trip? Because these have gone up a lot. Anyways, let's get back to the trip and back to this little life update. Where were we? Oh yeah, the relationship was ending. We had a lot of love for each other, but we realized that we are ultimately on two different life paths, and in an effort to not confuse our hearts or blur the lines anymore, I decided to quickly move out of the house I just moved into. It was only a brief 3 weeks of living in that home before I found myself loading back up in a U-Haul and moving into an even deeper unknown. I decided to put all of my belongings, including my 3 motorcycles, into a storage unit as I enter the house hunting process. Now, pretty optimistically, I thought I would get a house and be out of the storage unit within a matter of weeks, but I was wrong. It ended up taking 2 months for me to get out of the storage unit. This time became just really disheartening, honestly. I had put in offer after offer on all these different homes, and for one reason or another, they just kept falling through. I was beginning to feel really disheartened and discouraged. I wasn't feeling like my happy, creative, free-spirited self. I wasn't feeling like creating videos or riding my motorcycles because I'd have to dig them out of the storage unit, and it was all just so frustrating. I was starting to lose myself through this process. But finally, after just over 2 months of staying with friends or family or staying in hotels, I found the house of my dreams. The one that made all these other obstacles completely worth it. Because those obstacles led me to where I was supposed to be. The house I've officially now moved into. The one that gives me the stability and structure to allow me to take a trip like I am right now. Boy, it feels good to be back on my feet, back on the road, and back on track with traveling and exploring and sharing these adventures with y'all. I'm really, really grateful for you all and your support, and I'm grateful to be back on the road today. I'm really starting to feel like myself again. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling the best I felt all day. 569 miles into my ride today. I'm feeling the best I felt all day. I almost feel emotional. I am a little bit emotional. I feel not just the best I have all day, but I feel the best I have in months. Frankly, it's been a really tough first quarter of the year. It's been really tough last few months, and I feel like my old self is coming back to life right now. Oh my god, this is therapy. If you've made it this far through the video, you're the real MVP. I'm so glad to have your support and have you here through this channel, and I just wanted to give a little explanation for my little hiatus. But I'm now finally getting it back on track, coming out of this little break, and I'm excited for all the adventures to come. We're about to get back to our regular programming of travels, adventures, motorcycle trips, and other trips of various vessels. I'm just glad to get back to getting lost. Speaking of getting lost, tonight we're pausing our journey in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I rode 775 miles today, and tomorrow I'll have just a little bit more of the stretch before I get to meet up with some friends for some motorcycle camping at the Tennessee Motorcycle and Music Revival event. Thanks for hanging out with me for this chatty little ride. It feels good to get back to vlogging and riding and getting back to getting lost.